George thought it was a great day for the county fair and sheep competition.
Oh, I'm so excited, George. Grandpa's in the sheepdog competition. Ooh. And he's not even a sheepdog. Oh.
Let's hurry. It's almost time for the final round.
It was hard for George and Allie to hurry at a spring fair. There were tractors to play on and prize-winning turnips to admire. There was even a barber shop for sheep.
Don't worry, George. The sheep's hair will grow back. Besides, now that summer's coming, the sheep wants to get rid of that heavy coat.
George figured all that sheep hair was being taken to a trash can, but the farmer had other plans.
A sheep's hair is called wool, and after you wash it, you comb it out. And dye it. Then spin it into yarn and use it to make things like sweaters, socks, and blankets.
So people help sheep stay cool in the summer, and sheep help people stay warm in the winter. Ooh.
George had been saving his allowance for months, and now he knew what he wanted to spend it on.
You want to buy a scarf? You won't need it till next winter, George. Are you sure?
Final contestants for the sheep herding, Mr. Rankins and his dog, Bo.
Whoops, we're gonna be late. Come on.
Nice scarf, George.
Hiya, Grandpa. Hi, Bo.
Ready?
So, who's winning? Us or the sheep?
Well, it's up to Bo to herd the sheep around those barrels and into that empty pen. And Bo knows what to do because of your grandpa's whistling. Now, those whistles are actually commands for Bo to follow. He just whistled head toward the sheep and then get them closer together.
Ooh.
If he can get the sheep in the pen before 2 minutes are up, they've won.
Farmer Rankins wins!
Good job!
He did it! Thanks for the fun day, Mr. Yellow Pants. It's too bad you didn't get a scarf, though. I bet I know what color you'd like.
Maybe next time. Hey, I have to finish some errands, George. I won't be long.
Ah! No. You have to pull it hard and fast. That's the only way to fix it. Like this. Well, if that doesn't work, then you have to pull it more slowly. Whoops. It's wrecked all right.
George wondered if there was some way to knit the scarf back together.
Oh, yeah! Let's go find my grandma. She can fix all kinds of stuff. Grandma, are you home? Grandma! Oh, yeah.
Never leave yarn around where a jumpy squirrel can find it. Yarn makes a very soft nest.
I'll be happy to fix your scarf, George. Where's the yarn?
Whoops! It escaped!
Well, when you find it, just give a holler.
George and Allie searched everywhere for the yarn.
Oh, it's gone, George. Completely, forever gone.
No yarn meant no scarf. George knew where he could get more yarn.
Hiya, George. Hi, Allie. Come to visit the sheep?
George would like some wool, please.
I'm afraid you'll have to wait till next year. I got 'em all shorn at the fair.
Maybe some other animal grew hair that George could turn into yarn. But Leslie's hair was much too short. The pigs had hardly any hair. And chickens have feathers instead of hair.
Oh, don't worry, George. Hey, maybe there's a pilot with a plane who can fly us over the whole country so we can look around for a sheep with hair.
Allie, Mr. Rankins, come to the house. Cousin Ida's on the phone.
I'll be right back, George. And I'll bring my bike so we can start looking for pilots.
George figured he'd pass the time watching the sheep eat grass. A lot of grass. Oh no, a sheep was escaping. Bo didn't seem to understand monkey. But he did understand this. Now, what was the whistle for help runaway sheep? George didn't know, so he guessed. Wrong guess. Now George wondered how to whistle, "Come back." Another wrong guess. George was suddenly wishing he'd paid more attention at the sheepdog competition. He tried every whistle he could think of to get Bo to turn the sheep around. None of them was right.
Been a slow day today.
You were saying?
Never mind.
The sheep ended up at George's house.
Hi, George. Anything interesting happen while I was gone? Oh, no. George? Don't worry, Mr. Rankins. Yes, we have your sheep, and they're all safe. George, could you get those sheep away from the tuba?
Go on, go on. Boy, am I grateful. That storm blew a bunch of trees down in the pasture. If George hadn't found shelter for the sheep, they might have gotten hurt.
Huh? You hear that, George? You're a hero monkey.
We went to a friend's to get a thank you gift. Allie knew just what you wanted.
Wool! And lots of it. We can dye it any color you want.
I'll teach you how to knit. You'll have a new scarf in no time.
And that was how George not only made a new scarf for himself, but also one for the man with the yellow hat. A long scarf.
And I think you picked the right color.